looks like the Philadelphia Eagles are going to need to go after a right guard with the devastating loss yesterday of right guard Brandon Brooks. It sucks. Can't believe I got to make a video about getting a right guard. I mean, at this point, why? I give up. But I'm going to give some scenarios on what players we could get in free agency that are still out there, or some other scenarios that we could pull ourselves. So let's get straight to the video. So I want to go over a few scenarios for the Philadelphia Eagles and what they should do. And there are a few of them out there. Number one, you can actually start cross-training some offensive linemen. And if, for example, Prince Tega-Wanabo from Auburn, a left tackle that we did draft this year, you know, it might not hurt to throw him in the fire at right guard, see what he could do. I mean, he's got the measurables for a left tackle. He's got big hands, long arms. You know, his weight's actually pretty good. Could probably get a little bit bigger, but big boy, big man. And can do a lot more on the field if Doug just throws him in there. But obviously, learning curve, switching positions, going to the right side from the left side, playing your left side your whole career in college. It's a big step to do, and a lot of offensive linemen can't do it. I know Lane Johnson's tried playing left tackle and really wasn't that bad. He's had some missteps there, but you have guys like Jordan Mailata. That played left tackle, went to right guard. You had Matt Pryor that went to left guard, played at right tackle. You know, so a lot of interchangeable pieces where they take offensive linemen, cross-train them to other positions on the offensive line. That makes you more valuable. The more you know, the more valuable you are. The more good you are at every position, the more of a chance you're going to be staying on this team and being on the active roster if possible. Another guy to look at is another guy we drafted this year from Warford, and that is Jack Driscoll. He moved from left tackle to left guard and went right to right tackle his senior year of college. Just crazy. You know, Jack Driscoll is an undersized tackle, but could he actually move to guard? I mean, there was a lot of the Eagles were talking about they see Jack Driscoll could move to center, backing up for Kelsey. I thought at this point he could actually be the next center for the Philadelphia Eagles in the next couple of years. But another guy that Jeff Stoutland could just throw in the fire, put Jack Driscoll in the right guard position, see how he does. He's a little undersized. He needs probably a little bit of bulk, you know, for the continuance of the year, and just needs to get better. But that's just another option for us to have with these two guys that we did draft. So we'll just see what happens with that. Now, going into free agency, you have two guys that I'm pretty high on right now because of experience. Some with experience with age, experience with less age, old, young. It just depends how you really think of it. So one guy I want to go over is Larry Warford from the New Orleans Saints. Was actually cut. You know, he's only 28 years old, guys. Was cut later in the offseason, which I guess a lot of people were very surprised. A lot of guys on YouTube very surprised he was cut. The Saints actually drafted Cesar Ruiz from Michigan, the center, that the Eagles were actually talking to him a lot of times during the offseason before the draft. So they're actually making Cesar Ruiz, you know, he's 21 years old, so making him the starting guard for the New Orleans Saints. And they saved a lot more money with a younger guy, and they released Larry Warford. I think this would be probably the perfect signing for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think this is actually just perfect. He's 28. He's in his prime. If you have to pay the guy like look, the Eagles like to go cheap, but I'm telling you right now, the Eagles have $22 million in cap space. They need to sign this guy. They need to go out and get this guy. I don't care if you have to pay him $7-8 million for the whole entire year. It's worth it in the end because you can't screw with this position. You can't screw with the starting offensive line. Try to get as cheap as possible. Go pay the guy whatever he wants. Not a massive one-year deal contract, but for his stature, for what he represents and what he does on the field as being a Pro Bowler the past 3 seasons with the Saints, you got to pay this man at least $8 to $10 million for 1 year. And I'm down for that. You got to pay to get the play, if you know what I mean. Another guy I'm looking at free agency is probably not the best guy in the world, but Ronald Leary, that was with the Dallas Cowboys, from undrafted from Memphis from 2012 to 2016, I think. And then went to the Denver Broncos the past 3 seasons. I would make sure. I didn't know if he was on Denver for 2 years. He was with Denver the past 3 years. 31 years old. I don't know how he's been playing the past few years, but obviously we don't have a broken offensive line that's that bad. But you're between Jason Kelce and Lane Johnson, so maybe putting Ronald Leary in there, he's not holding it down for the right side, but I think with the help of those two guys next to him, he'll actually play a lot better. I don't know how he's been playing. The guy's had a lot of experience, but he's a little bit older and probably would be a little bit cheaper. But do you want to kind of risk that? I'd honestly go with Larry Warford. That's probably the guy that I would go for at free agency and just pay him his money. You're not paying him $20 million for 1 year. You're paying him like $8 to $10 million. Put the money on the table, put him in the lineup, and we're set and we're ready to go. And all we really have to worry about, guys, is Andre Dillard being that left tackle for the future for us. And seeing if Jason Peters actually does come back, because he has not come back yet. So there is a lot going on with this offensive line right now. I saw Doug Peterson's press conference the other day about it. He was really devastated, really pissed off. And I think we were pretty pissed off too because, of course, has to happen to us. But let me know what you guys think about this, guys. I honestly know that we have, we did so much to get a brand new wide receiver core, to add so much talent, and to get this competition rolling. And then this happens, and we're kind of like, really? So let me know what you guys think. And I will let you guys, let me know in the comment section below. Let me let you guys, what the hell am I saying? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys later. Shake squad up. Fly, let's fly.